In this video, I'm going to go through all the different ways you can control games. So obviously, just a normal gamepad, either Xbox controller or the touch controllers. Next one would be head aiming, popular with Loot Cross mods. Some people really like this. You could use the right controller with freed-off aiming, kind of like a Wiimote. Not too suited to third person, but we'll get into that in a second. If you're using freed-off, you can also enable snap turning. You of course can use the left hand when you're doing the freed-off aiming. Two-handedness, one hand acts as a pivot and the other hand is kind of controlling the placement, so that's quite good as well. Room scale movement, you obviously don't want to turn that on in a third person game, but here it just shows how it works. You can move in your play space and it moves your character. Movement orientation, either via your head, and if you move forward on the gamepad, that's where your character will move based on your head direction. You can also change that based on your controller direction, so if you point your touch controller to the right and you're pushing forward, you'll move right. If you attach the camera to a pawn, it can remove a lot of camera animations and can make the freed off aiming or head aiming a bit better when in third person. Or of course you can attach and then use a third person perspective and use either the normal gamepad, the freed off motion controls that I mentioned, or head aiming. So you can see here, you can just select them from this drop down. You can obviously find new camera angles using the right trigger and the sticks while the UEVR menu is open. You can be creative with where you want to find them. You can also experiment with different world scales, make the world tiny, and you can really see a lot without moving that much, and it can be quite interesting. So you can really get some new angles on your favorite games. And of course the first person attachment with 6-off motion controls, and that could be left or right handed. The profiles I have made have been right handed ones, but you can make them for left handed people as well. So in a different game you might have a top down game, and that can be quite uncomfortable because you're always looking down, but you can enable decoupled pitch, which fixes your view to the horizon, and then the auto adjust UI to put it back up, and you can complement that with a new camera angle. You might want to adjust the UI as well, so you can move the UEVR window out of the way and change the size of the UI and its distance between you and the camera. Move it left, right, up or down, and you can see that UI in 3D space. So here I just want to move that a bit further down. Now you can also attach to a pawn in a third person game. It can sometimes cause some issues in cutscenes where you're supposed to be somewhere else, but it can also remove camera animations like big zooms in or out. So if you want to like have a fixed distance from your player character,